they actually listened. You know, I have been so used to build mode for a long time where, you know, all of these build mode has, you know, a decent amount of problems. Nothing ever happens. I give out a lot of suggestions, and a lot of other people give out a lot of suggestions too, and nothing ever happens, right? And I've just been so used to that, and I have been so frustrated by that. And I feel like a lot of you guys have also been frustrated by that on the build mode side, that I figured that it was going to be the same way for Piggy Intercity as well, where stuff was going to get suggested, nothing's going to ever happen, you know, and everything like that. And I just want to say I was wrong. I was wrong about that assumption because they actually listened. Not only do we have people like Pandoozle and Optic watching the last stream and gathering a lot of feedback, which was absolutely incredible, right? But in yesterday's update to Piggy Intercity, they actually applied those changes. Remember how I was talking about painting being a really big problem in the game, where people had to farm for a massive amount of paint, which is way too expensive, and even when you paint a block and you delete it, you don't, like, the block just returns to normal. They went and directly listened to that feedback and they changed it. That's why in the game, paint is half cost now, and alongside that, if you delete a block that has been painted, it refunds you your paint can back, right? That's incredible. That is something that the game has really needed for a while. Just like that direct feedback being implemented directly into the game. They also went and added in a bunch of bug fixes for a lot of different items and stuff like that I went and reported myself. I've been doing a lot of Piggy Intercity bug reports in the background and making sure those have been applied. And I gotta say something else. Chat, do you guys remember my base? How it was completely corrupted? At that point, I realistically was thinking, you know what? I don't know if they're probably not going to end up fixing it. I'm not sure what's going to end up happening. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't know what I'm going to do with my base. And I just want to say, I was also wrong on that assumption too. You know why? Because Pandoozle and Optic directly helped me fix the base. Now, originally, their idea was, hey, let's just take an earlier saved copy of my base, right? But they went above and beyond the Call of Duty because they went and directly fixed every single aspect of my base. I don't know how they were able to do it, but they found a way to do it. And that just really shows that just really shows some good stuff about the dev team. It's really incredible. And I'm going to show you right now real quick what my base looks like, just to prove it to you guys. By the way, if you just ignore my hunger meter for now, I basically became the big back of Intercity with a 6,000 out of 100 hunger meter here. They also added in another suggestion of mine, which if you guys notice this new tab, this. Originally, they were going to add in more tabs, or like red chest tab, and then this tab, and then this tab, and this tab, and this tab. And I gave out the suggestion, I said, hey, why not just have everything condensed into one tab and call it the collection tab? And look what dropped today. Like, this is so important now more than ever for Piggy Intercity, having these, like, direct feedback ideas being implemented. And it's incredible. It's really incredible. So I just want to say as well that this is a really good sign for the game so far. They are directly fixing a lot of the most important bugs. But more importantly, they're going with a lot of direct community feedback and they're applying it right away, right? You know, with build mode, we give out a really important idea that's super easy to make. And then for months, it's like nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens, nothing happens. Oh, here's a teaser. It's kind of being worked on. Coming soon, maybe. Who knows? Coming soon, coming soon, coming soon. Month. This is so refreshing to have. It's so refreshing to have. Some people may say, oh, well, build mode was so astronomically bad right now that anything will be better in comparison. No, this is like, even for normal Roblox games, this is really good. This is really, really good. So if you take a look at my base, you guys probably saw my base last time where the window blocks were replaced with slabs and a whole bunch of other nonsense that was happening. And look at this. My base was restored. By the way, for those wondering what's are you gonna walk inside? You wanna walk over to my chest right there? It's a chest waiting to be opened. Don't you want to steal my items? Don't you want to steal my prismatic dirt? Are you sure? Are you not tempted? Oh, I wonder what happened to them. I'll be making a video on what just happened to them pretty soon, though. I'm gonna clip that too for the video. That's pretty good. But yeah, they went above the Call of Duty and went and directly did that. Incredible. It's really incredible. You know, I was really worried that Piggy Intercity's just gonna be a game where it's like, you know, most of our feedback would just go into the void, but I am really, really happy. And it's really refreshing to see generally for Roblox games, right? Because there's a lot of suggestions you give to other Roblox games, and even ones where like the majority of the community wants this feature, and then nothing really ever ends up happening, right? So this sort of level of, I wouldn't say transparency yet, but I would say like, oh, okay, you made the face. I wouldn't say this level of transparency, but I would say this, you know, this receptiveness is a really good sign for the game, right? Oh, my face cam froze. Anyways, what I was saying was, this level of receptiveness is incredibly important for the game, right? Whatever you think of Piggy Intercity right now, maybe you feel it's a little bit incomplete, which makes sense, or whether you think this or that, this is a really good start to the game. You know, not every single Roblox game on the platform is just immediately going to be an explosive success, unless you see those Roblox games that just copy Steam games immediately, like the chameleon painting game or whatever, right? But I think this is a really big step into making it something important. But the work's not done here yet. Obviously, they got Region 2, they got everything else that's coming as well, but I really think that there is more that should be added to this game. As someone who has gotten to, you can't see it on the sidebar, but I'm level 50, right? As someone who has played through basically the entire experience of Piggy Intercity, and base building was the final experience that I just did. For those wondering, oh, but you didn't complete the red chest or anything like that. I did complete them on a separate slot, and I did basically get every single item, but I did trash them. That's why on this slot I started over to recollect those items, which is what we're going to be doing after this. But I have played through the end game experience, and in the end game, I feel like that's a really important thing to keep players continuing to play, right? And I think a lot of things are going to end up helping that. For example, you know, PvP is going to help that a lot, being able to compete directly with other players. I think that being able to play in parties with your friends, so you can get newer players boosted up. In fact, I do have an idea. If you go and help new players, I think it would be a very interesting idea to be able to get bonus levels above the cap, or some sort of bonus that stacks on you permanently. That really helps. That way, the more players you directly help, the more new players you directly help, the more and more it helps to benefit you. And I think it would be... Hello, okay. Yeah, I don't know why it does that every now and then, where sometimes it'll just break. It happens really rarely. I have no clue. I literally have no clue. It's not like my mic is busted or anything like that. I have no clue. Are we good now? Are we good? We good? Yeah, I apologize to everybody's ears. I have no idea what just happened. We're all good? We're all good? Okay. Okay. But, yeah, you guys can clip that if you want, my mic just screeching. No, no, it wasn't even my mic. I know what it is. It's this bird right here. He was screeching directly into my mic. That's what was causing it. He was, singing a song right into my mic at full volume. You can see his entire mouth is open there. Okay, but that's primarily a really important thing that I did want to bring up. You know, there's a lot of things that still need to be changed with Intercity and adjusted to make player retention better, to make advertising better, a lot of different aspects of the game better. And as a player who has gotten to basically every single point in the game, within about like a week or so of the game coming out, I feel like I feel like I have a lot of that experience. And there's a good amount of players now that also have that experience who are level 50, right? So I'm really hoping that going forward, this becomes something really great. I really hope so. I mean, I didn't really doubt that in the first place, but something even better than what we expected too.